Hi, this is Bruce, the last nail, and this is day number 4 on our trip through northwest Wyoming. We're at Yellowstone National Park, and it's, I don't know, about 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's raining. I've got the back of our rental car flipped up, but this is what I consider to be the jackpot. This is a herd of bison, and we're on our way to Old Faithful, and that's what we're seeing right now is a herd. I would estimate, without counting, that there's probably about 20 of them out there, and we have not seen a lot of wildlife here, just a sporadic bison, the sporadic elk or deer, and that's been about it. But here is a whole herd of bison. I think this is amazing. You know, there's probably some people that would come up and ask the authorities here, you know, when are you going to let the wildlife out of their cage? But you know, people are like that. Some people don't know jack about anything. So I apologize. I realize the camera is shaking, but the reason why it's shaking is I've got it on telephoto, so I can zoom in on it, and I'm trying to keep. I've got my handheld camera right now. I'm trying to keep it stable. So I think I'm going to pull the other camera out. So I apologize for the shaking going on. But that's me. That's the camera is kind of sensitive, so let's pull back a little bit. See if I don't know if that helps. But there they are. I think that's really cool. Now, the other thing I want to keep my eye out for, which is a little more serious than bison, is bear, brown bear, or possibly grizzlies. So I'm sure they can sneak right up on you. I would imagine the old and the sick bison, and probably the real young, are, food for them. So this is Old Faithful Geyser. Now it's raining right now, and I'm holding my hat over the camera. I have no idea when it's supposed to erupt, but it is steaming. It's supposed to go off about every 90 minutes. But this is what they call the Upper Geyser Basin. And that's the famous Old Faithful Inn. Back there, there's the visitor center. And there's Keeley. So I don't know what much else we're going to do today, so I think we've decided to spend some time here other than walking around in the rain. So we'll see how it goes. But there's Old Faithful. Now, Old Faithful, as you know, there's no one here. But Old Faithful doesn't know that. Nor does it really care. Okay, so Keely and we were over at the cafeteria getting some more coffee, getting, bio breaks taken care of. And this again, that right there is Old Faithful Geyser. Now we're getting real close. I would say an eruption is imminent. They say about 8:34 plus or minus 10 minutes, and it's got to be real close to 8:30. So we'll see how on time the freight train is. Of course, there's no freight train coming through here, just an analogy. But this is the upper geyser basin. As you can see, there's not a lot of people here, but there's Keely. She's being a real trooper because we're getting snow.
Freezing.
Yeah, it's real cold here, but then it's Yellowstone at either the very end of summer or at the beginning of autumn, and when a storm, oh, it's here we go. It looks like looks like something's getting ready to happen. And I've got my hat. There's my hat covering. Oh, here it goes. Here goes Old Faithful. As predicted. It's still going, as predicted. What do you think, Keely?
Pretty cool. Pretty amazing.
Oh my. Could you hold my hat? Oh, thanks, sorry. My.
Wow. Quite a bit of snow coming down here. Or sleet.
Yeah, just keep the hat where it is and pull me back because no. You're fine. I'm pulling. I'm trying to get the whole thing. Well, it's starting to come down. But I'm actually getting the whole thing in here, which is kind of fortunate. This is the whole entire eruption. So I guess it's running out of water and it has to refill again. Take about 90 minutes.
I don't know.
And now you can smell a little bit of sulfur, so.
Rain, sleet, snow.
Yeah. Somebody's repeating the Postman's Creed. It erupts in rain, sleet, or snow, night and day, and all kinds of other crap.
Alright, should we head back?
With the exception, I think there's one exception, and that's a super eruption of the whole entire Yellowstone supervolcano, and then everything around here gets trashed. But we would probably have notice of that. So we won't worry about that today. It's still going. Okay, that's good. I think it's just I think it's pretty much cycled through, so I'm going to go ahead and shut off for now. But I'm glad you've come along for the ride with me and Keely.
Give us a thumbs up.
And give us a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. I'll do my best today, but the weather conditions here are just, just to be objective, it's cold, it's snowy.
Cold and wet.
And I was going to try to get down also to the Grand Tetons, but we're not going to be able to really see much there. So we're going to go to the Old Faithful Inn and see some of that. That's a very historic place. So here again is the Upper Geyser Basin. A lot of people are just really being troopers here. This is the historic Old Faithful Inn. And this place is really something else. The lights are pretty bright here, so I'm getting looks like I'm getting some lens refraction. This is a little bit better. I got a napkin and I very lightly cleaned off the lens, so it was just really a lot of dirt, probably rain or sleet drops on the lens. But this is the inside lobby of the Old Faithful Inn. We're going to take a little walk around here. I'm going to get right smack in the middle. And we're just going to go around here and see what some of the work is like. Boy, it just is amazing in here. I'm going to try to get up the stairs and see what we can see. Inclement weather gives you some really neat opportunities to see some things that you normally wouldn't take the time to look at. I don't think we're going to try to see the next eruption of Old Faithful because we saw the one earlier. But there's the next eruption a little after 10 o'clock. Yeah, we just saw the last one, so. This place is just amazing. This is the dining room of the Old Faithful Inn. Now, they're closed right now, but the door was open. So I came in here, and look at this. This is just done an amazing job with the timber in here to build just an immaculately beautiful place. Now, they're not open now. They're open for dinner, this is interesting because that must be their main door. There's a painting up there. I wonder if that is a Bierstadt painting. Maybe, maybe not. Look at this. This is incredible. Now, Keely probably doesn't know I'm in here, so I have to go back. I don't want her to get angry at me. But she understands. Now, I'm about as high up as I can get in the Old Faithful Inn. Here's the clock. Looks like it's totally mechanical. It's running on a pendulum. Probably keeps pretty accurate time. But look at this. This is as high up as I can get. I'd like to get more into an observation, what they call the crow's nest, but that's closed off. There's the flag. Of course, people down there. It's the bottom level. I want to hold on to my camera because it's a pretty good drop down there. I don't know how well you can see this, but here's what it looks like outside. It's really sleeting out. It's definitely cold enough to snow, but it's really coming down heavy. Here's the weather conditions that we're getting today for Sunday. There's some of the geysers for the upper geyser basin. There's a little boy enjoying the rain. I'm underneath an overhang, as you can see, so I'm staying dry, but and I don't know if you could see through there, but that's Old Faithful, right between the big pole and that little left supporting pole. That's Old Faithful way out there. But we already got the eruption, so there's no reason to hang out for a second one, not in this weather. But we're thinking of an exit strategy right now. There's no reason to go hiking through here, but we're going to head south of here. And I'd really like to get to the Grand Prismatic Spring if possible, but I don't know. Well, hi, this is Bruce, and we're south now of Yellowstone. We're back at Grand Teton National Park. Now, the rain has let up, so we're at one of the stops here, and we're walking towards a lake called Jenny Lake. 40 years ago, I did not stop by here, but we're getting kind of the same weather today as I got 40 years ago. How much of a coincidence is that? So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the lake, and we're getting quite a bit of fall color now here at Teton. I thought we were going to get fall color at Yellowstone, but I think Yellowstone was so far high in elevation that what we got there were a lot of evergreen.
Wow, look at that.
This is what we're seeing now at Jenny Lake. It's still very beautiful here. As we go up, we just see cloud cover. That's what's covering the Tetons right now. One of the most beautiful mountain ranges that you'll ever see in the world. But that's what we get today. At least we're out of the snow. It was snowing at Yellowstone the whole way down. Those are the Tetons. The lower, at least the lower Tetons that we're seeing in Jenny Lake. Jenny's a pretty big lake here. There's the boat coming back. The boat takes people straight ahead, and then there's actually a hiking trail that comes back this way that you can take. I don't know if today's the greatest day in the world to hike. But we also have fall color. These are aspens. Very pretty here. As we walk down this path, there are quite a lot of tourists, and I'm a tourist too, so I can't complain. Keely and I are tourists. She is back there somewhere taking pictures herself. This is an opening, but the parking lot was pretty crowded. Now it is pretty cold here. The wind is coming off the lake. Oh, see, I'm getting some water droplets on the lens. That's not good. Here's looking north. That was my hat. I'm trying to use my hat as a shield, like I was doing at Yellowstone. Sometimes it gets in the way, that's okay. I'm trying to keep any raindrops, but guess who I just found? Wow!
Check out the views. They are absolutely beautiful.
Look at the fall color. There's the boat.
Is that gorgeous or what? Check it out.
I wish we could see a little higher up, but that's okay. This is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous here. Nice fall color. This is over here at Jenny Lake. I'm holding the camera and walking downstairs at the same time. Kind of like thinking, should we go? And it is cold here. We got a headwind. That's just so beautiful over there. It's still beautiful here. You can see fall color across the lake. And slowly but surely, it looks like it's starting to clear up a little bit too. I think that's in front of us is the slope of Mount Moran. And it's really kind of stopped raining now. The waves, I'm sure, are being caused by the wind. Here's the expanse of Jenny Lake. I'm going to do a complete pan. There's Keeley. You can tell up near the top, it's snowing up there right now. And same with the cross, we just don't have the visuals that we wish we had. But that's the expanse of Jenny Lake. Of course, here's the sign that we ignored. Be alert, make noise, carry bear spray. We have bear spray in the car. Avoid hiking alone and do not run. Well, hi, we're south of Grand Teton and we're at Jackson, Wyoming, or some people will call it Jackson Hole, Wyoming. But if you see the antlers, that's right there where my finger is pointing. That's like a huge symbol of Jackson, Wyoming. So that's where we are. We're right in the center town. There's Keeley. And I'll just turn around here, give a little setting on everything. So we're going to walk around here and visit for a while, and then at some point we'll head back to Pinedale. And this is famous. I've seen this quite a bit. And it says Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Hole meaning valley. And these are probably real antlers. A lot of stores, a lot of very upscale stores here. Got High Country Outfitters over there. This looks like Jackson Hole logo store. So now I'm at one of the other corners at Jackson Hole. A lot of people here today. Everybody's on masking inside, good idea. So I have my mask on, so. But you see when I lift the camera up, there's fall color here too. So Bruce here, and we are on our way back to Pinedale. We're just south of Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and I just stopped here as we've got a whole entire hillside. We're just on the side of Highway 191, and the fall color is just amazing here, just unreal. A lot of, I'd say it's a lot of aspens. But it's about 4 o'clock. We're quite a few miles out of Jackson now, and this is on Highway 191 on the way to Pinedale. We're in kind of more of ranch country. Well, hi, this is Bruce in Keeley, and we're doing our outro again like we did the other day, the next morning, because sometimes we never know when we're going to leave a place, and we just go ahead and leave. So this is the outro from day 4 up at Yellowstone and Grand Teton and Jackson, Wyoming. And so please let us know if you like the video, and please hit that subscription button.
Give us a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up. Thank you, and just in a minute here, I'm just going to change spots and do the intro for our day 5. So stay tuned for the next video on day 5. We're going to go up into the mountains. Right now, it will be lucky if it's... I don't think it's even close to 40 degrees. We're probably around 30, but now we've got just pristine, clear conditions. So we'll get into that. Thank you and goodbye.